take a look at SafeMoon, the coin that does not stop crashing. And before we actually get into that, I want to direct your attention to the YouTube channel. If you like what we do here and the content that we put out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you like my analysis, you can follow me on Twitter at Mangeko with a zero in the end. I post a lot of technical stuff. Majority is technical stuff, but sometimes I do post on-chain metrics when they're relevant. Right, so SafeMoon. Right, I actually am not a big fan of the coin, considering its price action, and it has been on a downtrend since it hit its peak, which an all-time high on 12th May. From its peak, it's dropped 86%, and this to me is like screaming bear market price action. This is the price action that you see that you saw for Bitcoin after the 2017 bull run happened. So yeah, not a lot of hopes for this coin. So before actually, yeah, let's take a look at what's happening. Like on the 1 day time frame, it set up a higher high and kind of seemed like it was going to break higher, break this downtrend, vicious cycle, and then it was going to start going higher. But then it failed, and from 28th August to 2nd September, it dropped 31%. Kind of tried going up again, but failed, and then eventually broke out of this potential ascending parallel channel that was still in formation. And theoretically speaking, it should have hit the lower trend line of the channel here, which kind of coincided with the 0.12345 zeros, 12124. It should have hit the 124 support level here. It did not. As on 13th September, it rallied 35%, but then it kind of exhausted, undid all of its gains, and now it's finally extremely close to this support level, the same support level here, which is 124. So now you can expect Axie Infinity to SafeMoon, my bad. You can expect SafeMoon to kind of form like a double bottom pattern of sorts and start its uptrend, right? But let me show you what's happening on a lower time frame, on a 4-hour time frame. So on a 4-hour time frame, as you can see, it's kind of forming a lower low, which is my bad, which is extremely clear on a higher time frame. Which, let me just change the colors so it's visible. Yeah, so it is forming a lower low, but the RSI is forming a higher high on a daily time frame, which is a bullish divergence, right? And Axie, I mean, SafeMoon tends to go on a streak during uptrends. Like these two candles might seem small, but if you look at it from peak to bottom, it's like a 35% upswing, right? So what am I expecting with Axie Infinity going forward is at least a 21% upswing where it undoes all of this candle here. And if I'm being a little optimistic, I can expect it to retest this blue resistance level here, which is the 188 level. And this would be a 36% upswing, right? And generally speaking, there's a lot of resistance over here, as you can see, which is the 181, 182. Let me change this color so it's visible to you guys, right? So this would be, I'm like, if I'm being conservative, a 21% upswing from SafeMoon. If I'm being a little optimistic, it would be a 30% upswing, right? And in some cases, it could even go higher, extend this 31 to 36% and retest the 188 level, right? As for the downside, if this bullish divergence fails to manifest, right, there's tons of support levels here, which is the first one is it's obviously going to encounter the 124 level. Breaking below this would kind of set I mean, it would continue this tradition of setting lower lows, and you can expect actually SafeMoon to retest 0.60939 level, finally break the 5 decimal point trend, and steep to a new low, which is 0.60939, and even 611 if things start to look really bad. But I'm not expecting a crash from Bitcoin. So I think all coins should be safe, at least for the short term. Things could eventually change in the medium to long term. So all these trades trade setups that I'm talking about is on an extremely shorter time frame. So be careful out there.